From St. Cloud, Florida, this is the Phoenix Rising Radio Network.
I got a bean and cheese burrito in the freezer I've been hiding under the bag of peas. It's yours if you don't blow this.
Welcome to the Doc Show, Coast to Coast.
Because I was on steroids, and then I eat 27 eggs.
You watch a 30-second clip, you know there's something wrong with it.
I farted, and I feel terrible about it.
And FYI, you don't need to announce your fart either.
Well, you're just an ass.
I'm being polite. Why are you acting like my mother?
Weeknights, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern.
Look, I'm just telling you that this is wrong.
I'm serious. I'm concerned for him. You should be too.
I am.
Give Doc a call, 407-498-3193.
I can hang up. I was actually calling to defend Doc.
Stop.
What do you get when you cross a highly outspoken individual with the power of radio?
I'm having fights today on Facebook.
Well, you still get the highly outspoken Doc.
Sometimes insomnia can drive a man to the deep, dark corners of the internet.
Hey, beer guy!
Often imitated, never quite duplicated.
I am a businessman. I'm a businessman on the radio. This whole thing exists because of my business savvy.
This is The Doc Show, Coast to Coast, with Doc Holliday.
Right now, a historic moment. We can now project the winner of the presidential race. CNN projects Donald Trump wins the presidency. The business tycoon and TV personality capping his improbable political journey with an astounding upset victory. Donald J. Trump will become the 45th president of the United States, defeating Hillary Clinton in a campaign unlike anything we've seen in our lifetime.
Can you hear that, America? Can you hear that? That is the sound of Rosie O'Donnell, Carly Fiorina, Elizabeth Warren, and every other despicable woman in this country sobbing uncontrollably over my spectacular victory. I gotta tell you, I was so happy when I found out that I won that I almost fell out of bed with Ivanka. I really did. But I have to say that I could not have pulled this off without the tremendous turnout that I received from the hundreds of millions of my white trash and redneck voters, and even more surprisingly, the millions upon millions of recently discharged psychiatric patients, people with brain injuries, and patriotic special needs people that made my spectacular victory a reality. It was just so amazing to see Wolf Blitzer soiling his pants live on CNN last night. It really was. And Rachel Maddow, I want to tell you something, sir. I did not appreciate your incredibly biased broadcasting. And mark my words, I will have you abducted in the dead of night and taken to the Fox News love chambers of my horribly perverted friend, Roger Ailes. All right, I got to get going. I've got so many people who want to congratulate me. And when I hang up here, I'm going to personally deport Ariana Grande and her mother if they don't let me make a move on.
The following radio show demands a recount.
They went through an election process. By all accounts, were legitimate.
Now you too can experience the joy of buying people and crushing competition just like I do.
Sometimes we perform live.
How about Wednesday? I'm wide open Wednesday.
Showtime.
They drew first blood.
It's like the most hilarious show ever.
That's great.
I understand you think it's great and all, but comedy is very subjective.
I am officially running for President of the United States.
Oh, that was the weirdest dream. Whew, I gotta turn on the TV.
It is my high honor and distinct privilege to introduce to you the President-elect of the United States of America, Donald Trump.
Yes, hello. I'm trying to see if Madonna is home.
Who's asking?
My name is Gersh. I voted for Hillary today, and she had promised people who voted for Hillary a
yourselves a favor.
No, I'm fine. I think I pulled mine out. It's probably my fault.
I can hear you.
Oh.
But I can't hear her.
And that's a bad thing?
No, it's not a bad thing.
You know what?
You're talking. You're having a conversation. You don't have headphones on, and nobody can hear you.
I don't need headphones to be heard by you.
Yes, you do.
I don't. Listen, I do not. God,
I can't believe you complained about that.
I can't. I feel like
It's very annoying.
Honestly, I feel like I'm working on Senior Citizen Radio Broadcasting Network. I can't hear you. You're not talking into your headphones.
No, you're not wearing your headphones, and you're not talking into the microphone. That's just Radio ABC.
Yeah, anyway, I don't need headphones for you to be able to hear me.
Yes, that's why you wear them.
No.
So you know how your levels are.
Okay.
Sooner or later,
anyway,
you'll have a radio partner that will be.
No, after this, I'm done. I'm retiring after this show.
When
you retire, I'm retiring. I can't do this.
I'll
anymore.
never retire.
I was going to say he'll be like, we'll have him propped up at 85, and he'll still be talking.
Jeez.
Because I'll have the same sense of humor, and by then I'm gonna have some money in my pocket, and I'm gonna do my way.
You're like Frank Sinatra, man. I did it my way.
And the thing is, I sound the same now as I did 35 years ago.
You sound a little different.
No, I have tapes and stuff from when I first started.
All you could do is go on YouTube. You can hear his first show.
Tapes now. Speaking of YouTube, all you have to do is go on YouTube and like our Doc Holliday channel, and you can listen to our past shows.
You can also get it from the website, which is DocShowCoastToCoast.com. DocShowCoastToCoast.com. But I have a question.
Right on the homepage.
As somebody that doesn't really do YouTube much, although there's some pretty funny stuff on there. I know that. It says, subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, they're just going to click. It's kind of like liking you on Facebook. They just
see, the word subscribe to me means you want money.
No.
Facebook is free.
No, YouTube.
YouTube is free. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How do they make money? I mean, I know how
other people
Facebook
advertise. So, like, advertisers pay them to interrupt your channel before a video comes on or something, and then
I thought they get paid, but I thought like the big views, like the people that get 2 million views, get it paid. Or I don't know. I'm not really sure how that works.
You can monetize it, and it's however many views you get paid by view. But the way it's free is because they're able to sell commercials to people to run over your video before it starts, and then people watch the commercial or whatever, and then voila, there's Doc Holliday.
All right, so apparently I'm going to be spending a minute
a day.
And the funny thing is, if you listen to the show, that's what I do anyway.
But you spend hours at a time. But anyway, we need to get to the pick'ems real quick, though, too.
I spend I don't have any idea what you're talking about. I spend a minute. She's burning the pick'ems.
You know what? She's burning the pick'ems.
I'm not burning the pick'ems.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, you too can subscribe to Bam Bam Sam's NFL School of Pick'ems.
If you let me finish, I was telling them
$29.95, and I can teach you how to pick 'em like me.
What I'm gonna do on YouTube.
Alcohol required.
What?
To pick like Sam, I think you would have to have alcohol required.
There is no alcohol required in my pick'ems. Continue.
No, you pick like a drunk.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But you do it totally sober.
I do. I'm completely sober.
You didn't win this week, though.
People love me.
And you've gotten 3 victories, and that's...
I don't want to hear this part.
That's amazing.
I'm doing... I am better. I am amazing.
I've got 3 victories.
I'm doing this new thing where I'm going to start feeling positive about myself, so I'm saying nothing but positive things about me.
I've got 3.
Because I sure as hell don't hear it in the studio.
Joe from Mims has 1. Let's see here. No, Joe from Mims has 2.
Do.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. There's no Rob.
Do.
But this could be your week, man. This
have you looked at the teams we have to pick?
This is a tough week. Okay, week 9 I thought was tough, and when I turned out...
I didn't think week 9 was tough.
I did. I mean, I picked Atlanta.
It still won.
Giants, Miami, Kansas City, Dallas, New Orleans, Carolina, San Diego, Oakland, and Seattle with 38 points. And to be totally honest with you, I was surprised those teams won. Or as many. I thought that was a tough week. Now, this is a tough week. As we head to Week 10. You can do this. It's absolutely free. DocShowCoastToCoast.com.
Yes.
Under the Democratic regime, Hillary Clinton had planned to charge you to play in our game, but now that Donald Trump is president, it's guaranteed to be free. DocShowCoastToCoast.com. It's like the second thing down. Just click on it. It takes you right to the games that we're picking. Put your name in there and let it rip. All right, so Thursday night. Last Thursday, NBC announcers were on the game. I don't know how the hell.
Because I think the NFL Network is owned by NBC or something.
No, it's not.
No, the NFL
No, it's not.
owns everything.
Well, then I don't know.
There had to be some kind of deal with when they redid the Thursday night deal where, CBS was flip-flopping back and forth for a while when they originally had the games. So you would have, CBS announcers calling the game, but then, the halftime show and the pregame show, you'd have, half CBS, half the NFL Network doing the pre-show. So there's got to be something in the contract after so many weeks that it goes from CBS to NBC and their staff agrees to come in and do it.
It's the weirdest thing because there it was, the NFL channel logo on the other, the left, right-hand side of the screen, and there was the NBC logo on the left side of the screen. I'm like, this makes no sense. You still have to have the NFL channel just to be sure.
Well, they did that when CBS had them.
You can see the game. All right, so let's do it, man. Thursday.
I'm ready. Rawr.
It's 8:25. That's when the game kicks off. And you got the first game of the week. They've got to win sometime.
You keep saying this.
The Cleveland Browns.
They're not going to win this week.
Last week, they were up they were up. I'm saying they're like the San Francisco 49ers. Total first quarter or first half team. And after that, it's like they don't care anymore. So your Cleveland Browns, they are 0 for the season. They're going to travel on the road. They've got to take on the Baltimore Ravens, winners last week. Is this the game that the Browns shock America? Think about it. The Cubs shocked America this past week. Donald Trump shocked America this past day. Could the Browns be Sunday's shock? I'll start with Rob. Go ahead.
No. I believe.
So much for that big build-up.
I believe in the Ravens. I just don't think Cleveland has enough. I think I don't forget who's starting quarterback.
Oh my God, I don't even know the guy's name. He's like third string.
Yeah.
For who? For the Browns?
For the Browns, yeah.
No, for the Ravens.
No. Why are you confusing me?
That's the ticket.
Oh, okay.
What the hell?
I'm going.
I swear to God, the man gets his nominee to win an election, and he's like having a freaking.
I'm going with Baltimore.
Moment of euphoria.
Baltimore at home. Bam, bam.
I tell you.
Who just loves that moment of silence?
No.
She's already looked at the game.
The first thing they taught me in radio is no awkward silence.
That's rule number one of Bam Bam Sam's School of NFL Pick'ems. You don't look at them before you do the Pick'ems. That's why you're picking on the fly, and that's why you're so good at it. You know what? I'm going to go with the Ravens because, the word save is in there, and I love to save money, like Doc says.
Okay, so she picks the Ravens.
I did, because the word save is spelled in there.
And the Browns are destined to lose.
And where?
They're 10th.
If you take S and move it, yes, you can spell save.
Don't ask. See, you bring that on yourself. That stress you're feeling
but
now.
I could spell, and I know that's not right.
S-A-V-E.
Yeah,
the word
no,
save.
That's not what you alluded to.
That is exactly. I said the word save is in there.
And she wonders if anybody's listening because
I am making millions off of my NFL school pick'ems.
Right. Okay. So anyway, the Thursday night game. Got to go with the home team because the Browns will be 0-10. But you know what? They got 7 more weeks to play. They've got to have one win, but it won't be.
No, they don't have to. Ask Detroit.
Detroit is the only 0-16 team in history. The Browns might join them. I don't know. I got the feeling the Browns are going to beat a real cocky team, or they're going to beat a team toward the end of the season.
I think they're going to be a playoff team that's going to rest their starters.
That's resting their starters, right? That's what I was thinking.
Of course, they could probably screw that up too. All
right, 1:00. The Jaguars. They're playing at home, man, and the Houston Texans are traveling all the way to Jacksonville to take on the Jags, who, hey, man, their defense wasn't so bad last week, but
it was just their offense.
Bortles, dude.
No, they got screwed.
Throw to your team.
No, but they got screwed. That touchdown that he fumbled in the end zone, that was a touchdown.
Well,
and they didn't reverse it.
But did they replay it?
Yeah, they reviewed it.
They did, but they didn't give it to him.
And they didn't give it to him. So honestly, they got screwed last week.
Well, that's a shame.
Go ahead, Rob. Make your pick.
I really feel bad for the Jacksonville Jagoffs.
I am.
Oh, whatever.
I feel that they have no offense.
Grumpy man.
Blake does not have anybody to throw to. I'm going Texans.
Hey, Blake does have somebody to throw to. It's the other team. I've seen him do it all year.
That's why I went Texans.
All right, Bam Bam.
I hate picking against my Jaguars because I think they're so handsome.
No, pick them. Go ahead. Please do. Pick the Jags.
You know what?
No, I'm sorry. If you're going to go with that, then I should say, pick the Texans then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're trying to mess up my pick'em. It's okay. I am going to go with the Texans this week because
I think you should have been loyal to Blake. You're cheating on Blake.
And technically I am because the word sex is in Texans.
I'm so sorry.
So yes, I am. I guess I kind of am cheating on. I am just a cheater. I am just a cheater.
All right.
There's no loyalty left in this world, so I'm cheating on my Jags.
Are you glad once you started?
No.
Because I let you feel the stressful. I'm not even listening.
I saw that look you gandered over my way, though.
On the road, the Texans aren't all that great. At home, the Jaguars are never good. So let's take the road team here, the Houston Texans, because X is in Texans. And I know all about that. All right, man, Sunday.
You do, 2 and 3 times over, right? Probably 100 times over if you count the girlfriends.
200 times over.
Yeah, man whore.
I got what I wanted. All right.
Oh!
I grabbed him by the... I listened to Donald Trump. Sunday the 13th.
Why am I even associated with you?
I don't know. You don't have to be.
I know.
1:00 game.
There's the door. See your way out of it.
How about those Saints last week, huh? Looking good. Broncos, not so much.
Were the Broncos at home last week? I forget.
The Broncos were on the road.
No, they were at the Raiders.
And they're still on the road. And they're going to New Orleans to take on the Saints. But this is the world champion Denver Broncos. And these are the Saints that are barely clinging to any hope of making a playoff slot. But I'll tell you, man, when that Drew Brees gets hot, he gets hot. So what do you say, Rob?
Okay, I just want you all to see that I crossed out my original pick because this.
Do you want us to see it's official?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Saints because you know what I think the problem with the Broncos is that people are starting to figure their quarterback out, and that he's not as good as they came out swinging at the beginning.
Of course not. He's not a freaking Manning.
Besides that, I'm going New Orleans.
All right, New Orleans at home. Bam, bam.
I think I'm going to do New Orleans at home just because it's a holy word, and they're at home. It's like being at home in church.
I see. So, for all the years,
and it is Sunday.
They sucked, and the fans used to wear bags over their heads. Mm-hmm. They weren't the Saints then.
They were the Aints, weren't they?
They were the Aints.
They were the Aints.
That's right. They used to drop the S off. And they used to have the
bag.
The
Aints. That was pre-Katrina.
That was man. You know when that was? That was when
they could also be the Stains.
No, they were the Aints.
Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning's dad, Archie, was part of those.
Archie
teams.
Bunker.
Archie Manning, and he was part of the Saints that could never win, and he was one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. I'd take the Saints at home simply because the Broncos showed a lot of weakness on offense last week on the road. So why not Saints at home? Because Drew Brees is hot. The next 1 o'clock game. Here's one for you. The New York Football Jets are home. And they're going to be taking on the L.A. Rams.
Did they win last week?
The Rams?
No, I think the Jets lost, didn't they?
Oh, I've got right here. Let's see. We got the New York Jets.
I thought they lost.
Anybody picked the Jets? Nobody picked the Jets, so I can't tell.
So they probably won because...
So they probably won, yeah.
Who'd they play last week, do you know? I know Green Bay played Carolina. I'm sorry. The Rams played Carolina. Carolina beat them. I don't see the Jets anywhere on my sheet, so that means they probably...
Maybe they're on a bye.
They could have been.
So,
what
no, the Jets were not on a bye. It's Rob's turn. I share.
Oh, Rob.
Mark. Hey, Kelly.
I am going with the Rams.
Ooh.
Because their
really?
defense is better than the Jets' offense.
Wow.
I'm going with the Rams.
And you are right. The Jets did play last week. And
they play the Dolphins?
No,
yeah, it was
the Dolphins, and the Dolphins won.
And the Jets' quarterback got hurt.
Yeah.
And right now they're playing without a quarterback.
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick's out?
Fitzpatrick got taken out of that game for a concussion.
Then you know what? Then I'm not changing it. I'm going Rams.
Gonna say no inside info here, buddy.
No.
I don't know. But is he coming back? We don't know yet, right?
Nobody knows. It's only Wednesday.
That's what sucks about this.
So he's not. Rams on the road, Jets at home.
When you're a Jet, you're a Jet. So the last time day, and I like West Side Story, and they had Jets, so I'm going Jets.
I'll take the Jets at home against the Rams because the Rams are like an expansion team, and I expect the Jets to have.
I expect the Rams to put in their quarterback eventually.
That first-round draft pick
sits
there. Just sits there. He might make his start against the Jets or at least come in at halftime. But I'll take the home team there up in Jersey. Your New York Football Jets. Last pick before the break, 1 o'clock. This is tough. The Falcons.
Yeah.
Who are a very good team this year.
Yeah.
Versus the Eagles.
Who are not.
Actually, they're, 4-3, I think?
The Eagles.
They're not bad.
Well, the Giants beat them last week to go 5-3. So I believe the Eagles are 500.
Yeah.
That's just a guess. And being 500 at this point in the season leaves you in the playoff hunt.
Not in that division, though. You got Dallas and
you got Dallas.
Giants.
2 wild cards can come out of that division.
True.
Okay. So you got Falcons, and the Eagles are the home team in Philadelphia, Rob.
You know what? I'm going with what I call the video game. I'm going with Atlanta this week. Not that comfortable with Philadelphia. They let, the Giants, that was a good game last week because we got to see it in this market. But I'm just not confident in their quarterback, so I'm going to go Atlanta.
All right, Bam Bam. Falcons, Eagles.
Somebody tell me on Facebook Live, who should I pick? Falcons or the Eagles? Falcons or the Eagles? Gotta go.
Hey, what happened to your foolproof $129 plan?
Well, it wasn't a $100 plan. It was $29.95. And
I've made millions knowing who's going to win.
It's hard though because the Eagles are at home. Falcons are pretty good.
That's the point of picking games. It's not supposed to be easy. Sound like that noise I made a little earlier.
No, definitely not. Stop. Don't even go there. I'm going with the Eagles at home.
All right. I like the road team here. I like your Atlanta Falcons. I think they're going to make some noise.
Come on, Eagles. Don't let me down.
In the playoffs. 26 after the hour. We'll come back and finish off the NFL Week 10. Right here with the Doc Show. Where it's always morning in America. Because the reincarnation of Ronald Reagan is now in office.